Another really good win. What'd you like about this win?
I thought first and second, I thought we controlled the game. The way we were able to create some longer offensive zone shifts and not letting them get anything in the second. I thought. Obviously, they were pushing in the third. Got a couple power plays too. So maybe not our best period, but definitely a good one.
Do you feel there's a good combination of structure and creativity going on right now?
Yeah, I think we try to play within our structure. I think we know when it's time to defend and when we have to play to structure is usually more so for getting into the O-zone really, and then right around there your creativity and your decision making kind of takes over, and I think we've been feeling that out a little bit more and getting some more confidence in making those plays and making the right plays. So that's a good combo.
And what's the comfort level defensively now? Because it looks like everybody's really dialed in on the D-zone side.
Yeah, I think still it's I think we've shown over this course of the season that we play good in our own zone. There are times where it gets a little confusing maybe, or you're depending on how long into your shift and whatever. But for the most part, I feel like when we're in the zone, we're together. We play hard, and you can tell the difference when we're on our game and how that affects in our D-zone and how we really get out of our D-zone too. When we play good D-zone, we get the pucks and we go north. So yeah, it's been good so far.
Another goal, another win. What'd you like about tonight's game?
Probably 2 points, I would say. That's the most important part for us right now. We played pretty good, like the first 2 periods. Obviously, in the third, they try to push back. Shesty kept us in the game with a couple huge saves, so we got 2 points. That's most important. Now heading home, like 2 important games coming up for us back to back, so we got to be ready for that.
Coaches talked about playing on a smaller rink, not letting other teams generate offense. How do you feel that you've been playing in terms of turning games around in transition?
Not too bad, especially the second period. We had our chances. Try to play as quick as possible, and I think we had some looks.
From a defensive perspective, do you like what you're seeing out of the team in terms of the connectivity in your own zone?
We're trying to do our best, obviously, but as I mentioned before, third period they pushed back, so that's why we had Shesty. Shesty kept us, made saves for us, so our kill at the end was huge too, and yeah, we got to win this.
Big win tonight. What'd you like about it?
I just liked our effort. I thought we competed hard all night long. I thought there was some momentum swings in the game. That's a good team. They have a lot of team speed. I thought our second period was really strong. I thought our first period we were competing hard. Ottawa made a push in the third there. The first half of the third period, I thought they came at us pretty good. We were on our heels, but we found a way. We dug in. We pushed back. We didn't get rattled when they scored the power play goal to get within 1 goal. We just kept trying to play the game the right way. So I think overall, I thought it was a pretty good effort.
In the absence of Adam, 2 defensemen score goals tonight. What does that mean for the group as a big picture thing?
Well, anytime you can get production from your blue line, it certainly helps your team offense. And so much of in today's game, the way the game's being played, you just have to get your defensemen involved, whether it be off the rush or in the offensive zone. And I thought we did a real good job in particular tonight, getting inside a little bit more. The forwards were getting to the net more. There was intention there. So when we did use the blue line, when you've got net traffic, it makes it a whole lot more difficult for a goaltender to establish sight lines and establish positioning. And you can see when the net traffic's there how much more difficult it is and the opportunities that present themselves. So I think the D are doing a good job as far as how they activate, so that they're calculated and we don't turn into a high-risk group. And I thought the forwards did a good job just getting to the net front.
From a paint-to-paint perspective, it seems like the middle of the ice fairly well taken away to keep Ottawa to the outside.
Well, we defended hard. They're as I said, they've got some dynamic people over there offensively. They had a few good looks, and Shesty was there to make the saves when we needed him to. But I just liked our intentions. I thought we competed hard.
Gavrikov goal, the way Noah Laba bulldozes through the neutral zone there, just how key was that to the play?
It was critical. You know, I thought Lobs was physical all night, and I think he brings a speed element, and with his size and his strength, when he brings some physicality to his game, I think he's a lot more effective. I thought, you know, the third line once again brought a lot of energy. You know, their identity is built on speed and tenacity, and you know, I thought those guys, you know, as a group, did a pretty good job just helping us create momentum, getting in on the forecheck, wearing Ottawa down with their possession game down low. And Lobs is an important aspect of that. But I thought this was one of his more physical games than he's had in a while.
2 points for Artemi, and he has career 900 points. What have you seen from him lately? Like, he seems to have turned it around after a slow start. What have you seen from him?
Yeah, he's listen. I didn't realize that he got 900 points tonight. I just was informed that after the game. Doesn't surprise me though. He's a unique talent, and he drives offense in so many different ways. You know, he just has an ability to see the ice and see plays develop. He's one step ahead of everybody on the rink, and that's the game that he's played for so long. You know, he has scoring ability himself, but his playmaking ability, I think, is really something that might fly under the radar. You know, I've certainly gained much more of an appreciation for it watching it up close. You know, I think he's done a great job here over the last little while, just driving offense for our team, whether it's 5-on-5 or on the power play.